Have you ever quietly accepted the idea that falling is just part of getting older? You're not alone. Many older adults believe that slips and stumbles are simply something they must live with. And honestly, that's understandable, especially if you've seen someone close to you experience a fall and the fear that lingers after. But here's something important. Falling is not something you have to accept. It's not a natural part of aging that you're powerless against. With just a few mindful habits and small adjustments, you can walk with more strength, balance, and confidence than you may think possible. This isn't about pushing yourself into difficult routines or changing who you are. It's about understanding how your body moves and gently helping it move better. That's what this video is all about. Before we begin, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from today? Let me know your city or state in the comments. And if you find this helpful, please tap the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay connected. Point 1 is the way you walk putting you at risk. Let's take a closer look at something most people never think about: your walking style. As we age, the way we move changes. But those changes happen so gradually that many don't notice until a stumble or fall wakes them up. So today, we're going to gently check in with ourselves. I'll ask you a few simple questions. Be honest with yourself. No pressure, no judgment, just a quiet moment of awareness. First, do you find yourself dragging your feet when walking? Like it's harder to lift them than it used to be. This can increase your chances of tripping, even on smooth floors or small rugs. Second, do you keep your eyes glued to the ground, watching every step closely? While it may feel safer, constantly looking down affects your balance and limits your awareness of what's coming up ahead. Third, are your steps short, quick, and stiff as if you're tiptoeing or bracing yourself? This often comes from fear of falling, but it actually disrupts your natural balance. Fourth, do you keep your shoulders hunched and your arms tight by your sides? If your arms don't swing freely, it becomes harder to stabilize your steps, and your upper body becomes tense. Fifth, do you rely on walls or furniture to stay steady around the house? This might seem safer, but it's actually a sign that your internal balance needs support. And sixth, do you avoid walking on uneven surfaces like gravel, narrow sidewalks, or stairs? Avoiding these might mean your confidence is slipping, and that can quietly reduce your independence. Now, if you quietly said yes to 2 or more of those, your walking habits might be putting you at greater risk than you think. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step toward change, and you're already taking it. Up next, let's explore 5 small fixes that can help you walk with more control, ease, and safety every single day. Point 2, the 5 simple fixes that can make your walk safer and stronger. Let's take a moment to look at how your body is meant to walk, not like an athlete, but like a steady, confident version of yourself. As we age, walking becomes more than just getting from one room to another. It's a full-body activity that includes your posture, your joints, your muscles, and even your eyes. When one part gets out of sync, your balance can feel shaky. But here's the good news. There are 5 simple things you can do that will help you feel more stable, relaxed, and in control when you walk. First, head alignment. Picture a gentle string lifting the top of your head toward the ceiling. Keep your chin slightly tucked, not pushed forward, so your head rests naturally above your shoulders. This small shift helps align your spine and keeps your center of gravity balanced. Just leaning your head forward by an inch can make walking feel more unstable. Second, relax your shoulders. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Don't curl your chest inward. Instead, open it gently, as if you're preparing to take a calm, deep breath. A relaxed upper body gives your arms freedom to move, and that arm movement is more important than most people realize. Third, let your arms swing. When you walk, your arms should swing naturally in the opposite direction of your legs. Left foot forward, right arm swings forward. This motion creates rhythm and balance in your steps. If your arms stay stiff, you lose that natural coordination and may feel off balance. Fourth, step with purpose. Start each step by landing on your heel. Then roll through your foot and finish by pushing off with your toes. This smooth movement engages your leg muscles and adds power and control to your steps. Try to keep your feet about shoulder width apart, not too narrow, not too wide. Fifth, look ahead. Rather than watching your feet, focus your gaze in front of you. This helps your brain judge distances better, improve posture, and lets you see obstacles before they become a problem. Changing how you walk may feel unfamiliar at first, but with just 5 minutes of daily practice, these small habits will become second nature and help you walk with more strength and confidence every day. Point 3, 5 easy exercises to help you walk better and stay steady. Now that you've learned how to walk with better posture and balance, let's focus on building the strength to support those new habits. These 5 exercises are easy to follow, don't require special equipment, and can be done in the comfort of your home. Take your time. Only do what feels safe for your body. If you feel more secure using a wall or chair for support, that's absolutely okay. Exercise 1. Single leg stand. Stand behind a sturdy chair and hold the backrest gently. Lift one foot slightly off the floor and try to balance on the other leg. Hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds. Then switch sides. Repeat this 3 or 4 times per leg. This helps strengthen the stabilizing muscles around your hips and ankles, key for preventing falls when walking or turning. Exercise 2. Heel to 2 steps. Find a clear, flat path, like a hallway. Walk slowly in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other. It's similar to walking on a narrow beam. Aim for 10 to 15 slow, steady steps. This exercise improves coordination and helps your body learn to balance when your steps are tight or the ground is uneven. Exercise 3. Marching in place. Stand tall. With one hand resting on a chair for support if needed. Begin marching slowly, raising one knee at a time to a height that feels comfortable, ideally to your hip level. Keep your back upright and your abdominal muscles slightly engaged. Try for 15 to 20 marches per leg. This strengthens your thighs and hips and trains your body to lift your feet properly when walking. Exercise 4. Toe and heel lifts. With your feet about hip width apart, lightly rest your hands on the back of a chair. Rise up onto the balls of your feet. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Then lower your heels. Next, lift your toes while keeping your heels down. Hold again. Repeat this cycle 10 to 15 times. This builds strength in your calves, ankles, and feet muscles, essential for quick reactions and safe movement. Exercise 5. Focused walking. Walk slowly back and forth in an open space. Pay attention to each step, heel first. Roll through, then push off with your toes. Keep your head lifted, arms swinging gently, and shoulders relaxed. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes. It helps your body and brain coordinate movement more smoothly. You don't need to do all 5 exercises in one go. Even choosing 1 or 2 each day can make a real difference in how steady and confident you feel when walking. Point 4. Reduce pain and increased energy. Here's something most people don't expect. From a few small walking changes, you might begin to feel less pain and more energy each day. That's because when your posture and movement are aligned, your body starts working with you, not against you. Many older adults experience discomfort in their knees, hips, or lower back. But surprisingly, that pain doesn't always come from injuries. It often develops from poor daily movement. When muscles are too weak or posture is off, your joints end up doing all the heavy lifting and they weren't designed for that. Over time, this creates stress, strain, and soreness in the wrong places. But when you walk with better form, head lifted, shoulders relaxed, Feet landing heel to toe, your body begins to distribute weight more evenly. This simple alignment gives your joints a break and allows your muscles to support you more effectively. And that's when things start to change. You may find yourself walking longer distances, standing taller, and climbing stairs with less effort. You may also notice you're not as tired by the end of the day. Why? Because you're no longer using extra energy to stay upright or fight for balance. Instead of tensing your neck, locking your knees, or gripping your back muscles, your body moves with less resistance. This smoother movement pattern also helps with circulation, joint flexibility, and breathing. And when your body flows naturally, you feel more refreshed. These small adjustments might seem basic, but they can lead to big improvements. More comfort, bitter stamina, and the freedom to enjoy the little things like tending your garden, walking through the grocery store without needing to stop, or spending a day out with friends and still feeling good afterward. So yes, walking better can protect you from falling, but it also brings back something even more valuable, a sense of ease, strength, and energy in your daily life. Point 5. Debunking 3 common myths. At this point, it's completely natural to wonder, can this really work for someone like me? If you've been living with stiffness, fear of falling, or limited mobility for years, hesitation is normal, but the biggest obstacle isn't always your body, it's the beliefs you've carried for too long. So let's take a moment to challenge 3 common myths that often get in the way of progress. Myth 1, I'm too old to make a difference. This belief is more harmful than helpful. Many people assume that once they reach a certain age, improvement is no longer possible. But that simply isn't true. The human body continues to adapt even in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. Progress may come more slowly, but it's absolutely possible. Studies have shown that even light strength and balance exercises can bring real benefits in just a few weeks. Myth 2, using a cane means I've failed. Let's shift that thinking. A cane or any support tool is not a sign of weakness. It's a safety aid, a smart choice that helps you stay steady as you rebuild your strength. Using a cane means you care enough about your well-being to protect yourself. And the truth is, as you grow stronger, you may find yourself needing it less and less, or only using it in certain situations like uneven ground or crowded places. Myth 3, falls are just part of aging. Yes, the risk of falling increases with age, but falling itself is not inevitable. Most falls are linked to weak muscles, poor posture, or unsafe surroundings, not age alone. That means you can take real steps to lower your risk through movement, awareness, and daily habits. These myths don't just cause doubt, they steal your motivation. But here's the truth, you still have power. You can choose to move forward, to get stronger, and to feel safer in your body again. Let go of the old beliefs. Replace them with action, courage, and hope. You're not too old. You're just getting started. Point 6, making your home safer. So far, you've learned how to walk better and strengthen your balance. But there's one more essential piece to this puzzle. Your home environment. Even the strongest legs and best posture can't fully protect you if your surroundings are filled with hazards. In fact, many falls happen not outside, but inside the home, and often, they're entirely preventable. Let's start with a silent culprit: loose rugs. They might look nice, but curled edges or rugs that slide can easily trip you up. If you love your rugs, you don't have to get rid of them entirely. Just make sure they're anchored with non-slip mats or secured using rug tape that grips the floor well. Next up is lighting. Poor lighting in hallways, stairs, or bathrooms creates a risky path, especially at night. Consider replacing any dim bulbs and installing motion-activated nightlights along routes from your bed to the bathroom or kitchen. These small lights can guide your steps during midnight trips and reduce your risk of falling. Now, let's talk clutter. Clear any walkways you use frequently. That includes removing extension cords, shoes near doors, laundry baskets in tight hallways, or stacks of papers and magazines. You should be able to walk freely through your home without weaving around obstacles. Support bars can be a game changer. Do your stairs have railings on both sides? Are there grab bars near your toilet and inside your shower? These additions offer extra stability and peace of mind where you need it most. Don't forget your floors. Slippery areas, like near the sink or bathtub, can be dangerous. Use non-slip mats in the kitchen and rubber grips or adhesive strips in the tub or shower area. Finally, take a look at your furniture layout. Can you walk through your rooms easily? Even while carrying something, try to keep sharp-edged furniture out of walkways and make sure essentials like your phone or remote control are within reach, so you don't have to stretch or rush. When your home is arranged for safety and ease, it works with you, not against you. You'll move through your day with greater confidence, knowing your environment is set up to support your strength, not test it. Point 7. When to ask for help. Let's talk about something many older adults hesitate to do: asking for help. For some, it feels like giving up, like admitting weakness. But in truth, it's one of the strongest, most responsible actions you can take for your safety and independence. If you're living with conditions like arthritis, Parkinson's, osteoporosis, or recovering from a stroke, your body might need a more customized approach. These challenges affect how you move and balance, and that's where a physical or occupational therapist can make all the difference. They don't just give you exercises, they design a plan that works with your body, your lifestyle, and your goals. Even if you haven't had a major fall, but something just feels off, your balance is shaky, or your movements feel less secure, it's worth asking for guidance. And if you've already experienced a fall, even without injury, a therapist can help you understand why it happened and how to prevent it from happening again. They can also recommend assistive tools like a better cane, a walker with proper brakes, or footwear that gives you better stability. More importantly, they can teach you how to use these tools correctly so they support your freedom, not limit it. But sometimes, the help we need isn't just physical, it's emotional. A good therapist will listen, encourage, and help rebuild the confidence that might have been lost after a scare. And that emotional support, it's just as important as the physical guidance. So if something inside you says, "This isn't right," trust it. Talk to your doctor. Get a referral. A little help now can give you a lot more freedom later. Point 8. The secret ingredient: breathing and mindset. Now we've reached something most people overlook, but it might be the key to everything you've learned so far: your breathing and your mindset. It may sound surprising, but the way you breathe and the thoughts you hold can directly impact how safely and confidently you move. When you're anxious, tense, or rushing, your body responds. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your shoulders lift. Your steps grow tight and hesitant. This quiet tension can throw off your balance, making walking more difficult without you even realizing it. But when you pause and breathe deeply, your entire system responds in a positive way. Your shoulders drop. Your muscles soften. Your balance improves. You begin to move with ease instead of resistance. Here's a simple practice. Before you walk, whether it's across the room or down the block, stop for a moment. Stand tall. If it feels safe, close your eyes. Inhale slowly through your nose. Let your chest and belly rise. Then exhale gently through your mouth, releasing the tightness in your neck and shoulders. Repeat this 2 or 3 times. As you walk, try breathing in for 2 steps and out for 2 steps. Let your arms swing naturally. Keep your gaze forward, not downward. And if tension sneaks in, pause it. Take a breath. Regain your calm. Then continue. To make this even more powerful, add a quiet affirmation. Say to yourself, I am balanced. I am calm. I am strong. These simple words send a clear signal to your brain. They help reset fear and build trust in your body again. This isn't about complex meditation. It's about giving yourself the calm, steady foundation that walking well truly needs. And the more you practice this, the more natural it becomes until it's part of your rhythm every day. With each breath, you build not just steadiness in your steps, but confidence in your life. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this, it's that you're not stuck where you are. Every step forward, no matter how small, matters. You have the power to feel steady again, to walk with confidence, and to trust your body once more. You've made it this far, and that already says something. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one simple change you're ready to try this week? Share it in the comments below. Your courage might just inspire someone else to begin their own journey. And if this video brought you clarity or comfort, feel free to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need it. Let's keep moving forward one strong, steady step at a time.